My name is John. I live in a village just to the north of Birmingham in England. My wife and I are very much novice taiko players. We started taiko lessons together online using Zoom 12 months ago at the start of the COVID-19 lockdown here in the UK. We are delighted at last to have ourselves a drum that sounds so good. The box, it contains 2 layers. In the top layer there are 2 packs, each pack containing 4 rods. We will see those later. And a little bag of accessories that includes a power transformer, some small cables, 4 rubber bands, and on the bottom layer there are 2 mesh drum heads and the main controller, the drum module itself. And that's about it. It's a simple matter to insert a rod into a slot in the first of the drum heads and just repeat that a further 7 times, and then tighten each rod. Flip the unit over, connect it to the other drum head. 4 rubber bands are used to suspend the drum module between the ends of this barrel-shaped drum. At this point, the Taiko-1 is a barrel-shaped Katsuji drum, and Kodo performed often with the Taiko-1 suspended on a strap in the over-the-shoulder style. But as novices, Sue and I needed an upright, floor-standing Nagado style of drum. After 2 weeks prototyping, I settled on this solution, which I think is simple, versatile and non-destructive. It is designed around a dummy drum head. Let me introduce you to the remodeled version of Taiko-1, the Nagado style, using the dummy base, the original top. The original drum head is attached in exactly the same way as it was originally. The rods are attached at the bottom onto a dummy base and attached in exactly the same way. Some legs have been attached just to give it up to the height that I want to play it at. The drum module is located in the same way and suspended on the 4 pieces of rubber band, same as before. I play it from this side here where there is the connection of the rim, and I have this on my right hand side, so the drum module is here. I can turn it on with a simple press. I can control up and down on the instruments here. It's a self-contained unit. It looks pretty well the same. It is pretty well the same, except that it uses only the drum head on the top. There is a small cable that attaches the drum module to the trigger. That is the drum head. That's self-contained. The phones, in order to hear what you're playing, simply plug in and you're ready to go. That's the remodeled Taiko-1. Welcome back to the remodeled Taiko-1. On this occasion I have added a wireless system plugged into the output and is connected to a speaker so we can actually hear what we're playing. I'll turn it on. It's on option number 5, which is if I simply change there are 50 presets of that sort where the head and the rim can be separately allotted to an instrument, and you can adjust for pitch and various other aspects of the playing, and it is eminently transportable still. It can be moved around the stage, no problem. There are other connectors on the back here, I'll show you those as well. What is known as the guitar wireless system dongle is attached at the moment to the output. You can see there are 3 other connectors on the bottom here. There's one for the foot switch, one for the expression pedal, and one for a second expression pedal. They all plug into the bottom. And then just up here we have trigger 2. That would drive the other drum head, not the one that's connected at the moment. The power supply gets plugged in there if you care to use the transformer, and then further up we have the phone socket, we have the mix in and the trigger 1 cable, which indeed goes to the drum head itself. On the side there are also USB, computer input and memory input, both of those available from the side access there, and all of that self-contained in the unit still. You might have been counting. You might have noticed that at the start of this we had 2 drum heads. Well, we still have 2 drum heads now. The second drum head I've simply mounted on a speaker stand, just bought that from the shop, mounted the drum head on it, dangling here some string. Actually the drum head is tied to the top of this particular stand. It's a structure that's actually shown in the Roland handbook, how to tie one of these drum heads in place. This drum only contains the module. I've set that to play some shimmy, and I've connected the drum module to trigger 2. It comes out and goes into the drum head. That's the only connection between the two. This drum and the drum module has got with it the guitar wireless system module, the dongle. That's matched with the one on the speaker. I'll give you some sound. That's it. It's simply a matter of turning off the drum module, disconnecting the lead, and we've got 2 separate drum units with a lead that would be between them. That can be maybe 2 meters, 3 meters apart if that's what you want. Here we have the result of the remodelling of the Taiko-1. 2 drums presented in a different style, supported by the Roland magnificent library of taiko sounds that will encourage and support us in our practice, anywhere, anytime.